Well, good morning and welcome back to Posh Cat's Camping. It's November. How do we get to November so quickly? I'm out on the front drive. The van's been pulled forward. We've already gone through the van and given it a good clean. It was raining yesterday, so I wasn't able to give it a polish. And I'm a bit fussy, I can see that I'm going to polish. But we haven't got any time left now. We've got to get on the road this morning. We are camping at a new campsite to us. It's called Milestone, and it's up on the Great North Road on the A1. Yeah, on the A1. We'll show you when we get there. Just a quick video because there's nothing like a quick look at what we've done before we leave for the next tour. This time we're heading towards the Lake District, so that's Cumbria, and we're going to be up there on Saturday. Today is Friday. Tonight we're stopping off at Milestone, as I said. Now here's Smirf. We've given him a clean. I'm just going to walk you around the back of Smirf because I've been taking some of the things out that we won't use in winter. So first of all, we've taken out the table, we've taken out the barbecues. We had two in here. We had the takoyaki, the little electric one, and the kadak, the little safari chef. That's the one, the little one that stands on the table. We carry that around with us most of the summer. We won't be using that this week, so that's gone back in the garage. And let's have a quick look at, I'll show you what I've put back, or putting back into the boot. And here we are, the boot is open on the back of Smirf, and let's have a look at some of the things that I've got bagged up here ready to go back in. In this bag here I've got our thick Parker coats. We're keeping them in the boot because they're just too clumsy to put in the wardrobe, so they're bagged up, rolled up, bagged up, and they're next to the watering can. It's a 10-litre watering can which we use for topping up our fresh water. I've got a bag here. These are going back indoors because I'm not using those, but I've got a bag here which is full of pegs, bits and pieces that we use, a few tools, a couple of collapsing buckets, things that we use and might need that don't belong indoors or in the van. There's a bag full of stuff there, which, you know, it's amazing how much you can accumulate. In this bag here I've got a couple of power leads. There's one short one and one 25 metre, so one's about 12.5 metres. I cut it in half, and the other one's 25 metre power cord. And then in this bag Sue's packed leggings and things like that in case it's particularly wet, so if we go walking we've got some protection. Now inside, protected the boot with a couple of mats. We take them with us in case it gets really filthy weather. We can put them in the van. Over in the corner here, two outside chairs. I'm taking them with us in case we want to sit out, and a little collapsing table and stool, just a small one. If we want to sit out, we can have coffee outside. In the bag, tucked under there, is the collapse waste pipes. In this black waterproof bag is the external silver screen. I've got a litter picker which I regularly use when we're out and about. The reserved pitch sign, which is a bit like a wet floor sign that you see in hospitals and places like that, and schools. And then some slip mats, and around here I've got my kneeling pad, which if I need to kneel down and get under the van for any reason, I can. And then of course you've got your pole here for the canopy, which we'll probably not use either, but that lives there most of the time. So that's about it. Let me pack that back in the boot and we'll go inside. So there we are, all packed up, and I've just added a couple of extra bags there with some walking boots, and they're the waterproof winter walking boots that we take with us at this time of year. So let's go in the van then. Nice to have a step that works, isn't it? Hopping into the van, first thing that we've packed this time is the Jackery. Got a little doggy water bowl sitting there. That'll be moved shortly as we travel. But the van's almost ready to go. We had a good sort out and a clean, as I said. Just open a couple of the roof lights and let some light in. There we are. Dog beds are sitting on the back here. I'll just open this other blind. A bit more light in. There we are. It's nice to be back in the van after a couple of weeks at home. Feeling quite cosy. Now, one of the things that I've done at a great expense, £15 from Asda. I've fitted these little, well, stars. I think they're either stars or snowflakes, and they're little lights. And all I've done is just tuck the cables underneath the trim here, between the wood and the trim, a little bit sticking out there, but that's because the battery pack is behind here. They are run by 2 AA batteries, and £15 these were from Asda. There you go, there's one. Really small strings, probably 1.5 meters long. There's another one under here somewhere, if I can find it. There we are. So it's amazing how you personalise your van. And then inside the TV box, got another one here somewhere. Just need to find the switch. There we are. What do you think of that then? Not bad, is it, for 15 quid? And it's just a little bit of ambient light. Just makes it a little bit personal. Some people like bunting. I find bunting a little bit, I don't know, not for me. So coming down the front of the cab, we're all clear at the moment down on the dashboard. I'm going to get the dash cam fitted shortly. That's one of my last minute jobs, and we're almost ready to go. Another thing that some of you have been asking about is how we transport our dogs, and let me show you where we keep the dog crate. It's just behind the curtain here, behind the driver's seat at the moment, and that's for when we store it at home. I'll uncollapse that or set that up. It's a flat pack in design. It just literally needs to be opened and clipped together, and then the little dogs can climb inside. Well, there you have it. Standing in the doorway here now, and this is the dog crate that we use. It has got a zip open top. As you can see, that's unzipped at the moment. A nice fluffy pad for them to lay on, and then there's a door in the front here, a zippable door which we can zip up, and they always get a biscuit as they go in. And as soon as I sit and turn the key and the fridge alarm goes off, and we put it on the gas, as soon as that happens, the dogs know it's time to get in the crate, and in they hop. And as you can see, there's plenty of room there to walk past, and if I do need to get through into the other part of the van here, I can just step through, and that's where the dog crate sits when we're travelling. can see we made it to the Milestone caravan park, and just had a cup of tea. So we'll close this little video. It's a short one this time, but come back next time when we'll walk you around this beautiful park. See you then. Bye now.